on McGuire. He's going to drive to the free throw line. He's going to pull up straight away jumper, gets it to drop. Nice shot there from Eli McGuire, the senior for the Scotus team. Here comes Winnebago now against this press. Moving ball down the right side, off to Blackhawk. Opts not to cross the timeline. Smartly does it. Off to DJ LaPointe. Left side over to Free Bass. Goes out of bounds on the mishandle turnover. Winnebago.
You definitely got to take care of the basketball a little bit better than that if you're going to play this game out. We got to kind of be perfect at the end of the season here.
One turnover each right now for each team. We're under 7 minutes, tied 2-2 right now. McGuire passes the ball off. There's Lindhorst. He's going to drive, stolen away by Blackhawk. Down the left side, off to the races. Scotus is able to beat him back, but he's going to put his foot in the ground and drive. Going forward, ball knocked out of bounds by Lindhorst. Going to stay right there in Winnebago territory.
We lucked out on that one there.
Ball inbounding.
Nice defense by Preston, though. You know, playing that dribble, that crossover.
Ball inbounding from Blackhawk. Long skip pass up top of the key to Free Bass. Kimmy Free Bass has it about the logo right now. Dribbling down. Looks like we're in a man-to-man from Scotus. Playing a lot of help side defense, moving the ball around. Here comes Adrian LaPointe now. Adrian LaPointe, he's going to let a three fly. It goes, falls out of bounds. Long three, no go.
Yeah, I think that Winnebago got the right idea. Looks like they're playing man-to-man, but they're kind of applying the pressure full court.
Scotus going to cross the timeline now. It's Lindhorst, main ball handler here for Scotus for the Shamrocks. That's McGuire on this right side, looking down low, nowhere to go. Going to hand it over there to Wessel. Wessel's going to drive. He doesn't like it. Off to number 24, Cameron. He's got it. Skip pass over here to McGuire. He puts up a three, hits the wire, does fall in, but out of bounds.
Oh, that was
no
good
basket.
Defense, good closeout defense by Winnebago right there. Anticipating where the shot's going to be. Got a hand up in the face.
Winnebago moving the ball up the court now, crossing the timeline, skips it over to Blackhawk. He's got it at the midcourt. He's above the three-point line off of the left wing now. He's got McGuire on him, sizing each other up here. He's going to make his move to the right. Screen did not come. There's Blackhawk. He's dribbling, kicks it all the way over to Adrian LaPointe. He's going to let a three fly from the left side. In, out, cannot get to go. Ball tipped away. Recovered by DJ LaPointe now. He's on the right wing with it. Up top to Free Bass. Skip it again to Adrian LaPointe. He's going to put it front. He's going to drive. He's going to spin middle. Nowhere to go. To Blackhawk top. New shot clock. He drives. Drops it off to Adrian LaPointe.
Nice
pump fake. Gets it up. Got the defender to fly by him. Gets two to go.
I like the vibes. I like the vibes on that play right there.
Great team ball on that one there. Wessel has the ball now with LaPointe on him, and he's kicking over to the corner to McGuire. He's going to put his foot in the ground right inside the free throw line. Nowhere to go. Back out to Wessel. He's going to let a three fly. Nothing but net from the kid. Gets it to drop. 5-4 now. Scotus retakes the lead right now with our 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 1 point lead for Scotus. Adrian LaPointe splits the defenders. He drives. Four guys around him smartly. Kicks it back out to Blackhawk. Blackhawk lets his three fly. In, out. Cannot get it to go. Tipped around. Rebounded by Wessel. Here comes Scotus. Number 2, Lindhorst. Driving down the lane. Hangs it off to number 4, Cameron. Cameron dribbling around. Nowhere to go. Winnebago in a man-to-man defense. There's LaPointe on Wessel. Wessel drives around him. Goes up. Tipped away. But right into the hands of McGuire. McGuire's got it against Blackhawk. He's going to drive. Almost lost the handle. Kicks it out there to Lindhorst. They're going to kick it to the corner over to Wessel. He's going to let three fly. No go. Rebounded by Kimmy Free Bass. Here comes Winnebago.
Good defense in the transition by Winnebago.
Free Bass. He's going to take it side to coast, and they're going to wave it off and give an offensive foul. That is Cameron. Put his feet in the ground as Kim Free Bass made his way to the hoop, called for the offensive charge. Good, fast move from the kid. Defense had his feet down, was enough to call the offensive. 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. 4-5 right now. Winnebago are down by 1. Here comes the Shamrocks.
You know, I say it's really early in the game right here for both teams. We always talk about that boxing match, huge. You know, they're just trying to feel each other out right now. See what each player has.
Wessel drove from the top of the key and was fouled by LaPointe. He's going to get himself to the free throw line.
I mean, a couple of times they're going to call fouls here. They're going to call fouls there. You know, you're also not just trying to feel like the players. You're also trying to see what the refs, how the refs are going to be with the ticky-tacky fouls, all that kind of stuff. So
first free throw, no good from Wessel. Yeah, Wessel got the ball at the top of the key with Ashton LaPointe on him, and he just put his foot in the ground and made it straight to the basket. Drew the foul, got to the free throw line, gets the second one to drop. 2-point lead now for the Shamrocks, 6-4. There's Kimmy Free Bass turning on the speed. as he's going by is fouled, but they're going to call it on the ground. They're loving the aggressive style from Free Bass right now.
Yeah.
Taken to the hole. No regard for anybody who's in front of him.
And I think Winnebago needs to do more of that there, putting the ball on the ground and getting to the rim.
Here we go, inbound. We're under 4 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Blackhawk with the ball up at the top of the key. He's got a larger defender on him. Number 11 is checked into the game, Cameron. Or number 12, I apologize, Bierman. Shot up, no good from Winnebago. Here comes the Shamrocks looking to extend this 2-point lead.
It looks like Shamrocks are kind of slowing it down a little bit now. They were trying to run with Winnebago.
Wessel with the point. Scotus might have found their mismatch they wanted. Wessel drives on the point, turns, spins, goes, nowhere to go. He goes up, cannot get it. Ball tipped around. Finally recovered by Blackhawk. He's got two guys around him. DJ LaPointe on his right. Free Bass on his left. He opts to go up by himself and gets the two to go. And one Blackhawk. Looks like the foul's going to be on Bierman, the senior.
Nice play.
Making a play.
Yeah, just a great job by Preston of understanding that they had an advantage on the break and being able to just attack the rim. Winnebago's going to need to stay consistently doing that here in this game.
In a game like this, too, doing that jump stop and the head fake is going to work perfect every time underneath the basket.
Blackhawk first free throw in and out, cannot get it to go. Tie ball game, folks. 6-6 right now. 3:18 left to go. Blackhawk lets the defender go right around him. There goes Lindhorst. He's going to drive all the way to the hoop on that left side. Gets around two defenders. Gets it off the glass and gets it to go. 2 points right back to the Shamrocks. 8-6 now. Winnebago down by 2. Ball skipped up there to Free Bass. Looked underneath to LaPointe. Did not see it. Didn't like it. Going to hand the ball off. Blackhawk still has it on that left wing. DJ LaPointe feints the screen. Tipped away, finally recovered, but it's almost stolen away, and it is by the Shamrocks. Going to hand it off over there to number 20, kill him, and he gets 2 to go on the turnover from Winnebago. 4-point run right now for the Shamrocks. Free Bass going to pass the ball up here to Blackhawk. Blackhawk trying to split the 2 defenders, gets around the one on the left side. He's going to go up, floats right by a guy, tips it out on an own offensive rebound. Free Bass ends up with it, top of the key, going to hand it down to LaPointe. He's got number 21, kill him on our Bierman on him. Turnaround jumper from Ashton LaPointe. Gets 2 to go.
Ashton's pumped up now.
Ball quickly thrown up here to the Shamrocks. No go on the cut there from number 24, Cameron. Here come Winnebago Indians. Adrian LaPointe, he puts his foot in the ground. He's going to pass it back out, back up top now to Blackhawk. One defender on him, ball be moved around. Winnebago opts to reset. 2 minutes to go here, down by 2. Blackhawk, he drives, gets 2 defenders, and is fouled on his way to the basket. Foul will be on the ground, going to be Winnebago basketball, inbounding under their own basket.
Oh, yeah, hey, huge. Winnebago playing with the up-tempo right now, and Scotus looking like they're getting a little bit tired. They're sending a couple guys in right now, subbing in.
McGuire coming back in the game, and Pellin.
3 guys wanted to break, 2 of them are getting one.
Here comes the inbound for Winnebago. 2 minutes to go left here in the first, down by 2. Inbound, throwing into Adrian LaPointe on this right side. He's going to hand it off to Blackhawk now, top of the key. Got a fresh shot clock as of right now. 230 seconds now. Screen coming, they feint the screen. Double screen coming, they both don't like it. Blackhawk going one-on-one against number 12 there, Bierman. Good double team coming from Scotus. Back up all the way to the top now to Free Bass. He's got a defender on him. Nice little shimmy move over to Blackhawk. Off the back iron, cannot get it to go on that one. Ball skipped up here to number 21, Mr. Killam. Kick it back over there to McGuire. He's going to pull up a 3. Off the front iron, nowhere to go. Big rebound there from number 30, fresh off the bench. Helen, offensive rebound and putback. 4-point lead now for the Shamrocks. 12-8. Blackhawk. Double team comes to him. They slow it down off the Free Bass. Over to DJ. Over to Adrian LaPointe. He's going to let a 3 fly. In and out. Cannot get it to go. We're at 1:10 to go here in the first. Winnebago down by 4.
Yeah, I think Winnebago needs to maybe take a timeout, or at the end of this quarter, talk a little bit about getting it back down low to Tiny Baby.
3 up from Scotus off the back iron. Free Bass cannot hustle down the rebound. There's Pellin fresh off the bench off the front iron. Another offensive rebound from the Shamrocks. Goes up again.
Hold on.
Finally rebounded by Blackhawk. Off to the races. He's got Adrian LaPointe on his right side. Nice diff. No look to Free Bass on the left side. Gets 2 to go. We are under 40 seconds here in the first.
That's what they need to do right there.
2-point ball game, folks. 10-12 right now. Shamrocks looking for an answer after that exciting move there from Blackhawk to Free Bass. 25 seconds, 5-second difference in the shot clock right now. 2:21 now. McGuire opting to just hold here to run this shot clock down, maybe not give Winnebago another opportunity. Setting up, looks like there's a double screen coming. They hand it off to Adrian LaPointe. Double screen coming for the guy coming on peeling on the right side. There's McGuire driving. Good decent defense from Adrian LaPointe. Nowhere to go. Throws it down low. And we're going to get a shot clock violation. Winnebago's defense stands up to the test. 4 seconds to go here left in this quarter. Winnebago's going to have to go the full length of the court. Scotus opting to throw in some subs right now. Lindhorst coming back in the game as they set down Wetzel. Free Bass going to hand it to Adrian LaPointe. Over to Free Bass. He's going to take off with it from the half court.
Knock it
Lost
down.
hand of it. Off to DJ LaPointe.
Oh!
On the right wing. Winnebago. Tech walking away after that buzzer beater. 1 point lead right now for Winnebago. 13-12. Listen to this crowd, folks. The Winnebago crowd is here and cheering on their team. Well, fellas, first quarter action. Winnebago 13, Scotus 12. Thoughts of the first quarter?
Well, I think Preston kind of answered your question at the beginning of the game. He's really showed up in this first quarter, and he's doing a great job of taking care of the basketball, being able to draw contact, play through contact. He missed a free throw, but at the end of the day, he's doing his job. And I know with Adrian, he missed a couple open threes, but I mean, they're there. They're not bad looks. And for DJ, that was his first look and was able to get one to go.
You're right. And those looks that Adrian had, they were in and out. So in shoot or shoot. And that's what's going to continue on happening. I see Winnebago getting hot in the second quarter here.
For Scotus, the Shamrocks, got to give a lot of credit over there to Wessel, doing a great job. I think they found the matchup they want to go against Ashton, Tiny Baby LaPointe there. Yep. Lindhorst playing really well, McGuire playing well. But how about Pellin coming in off the bench, getting an offensive rebound, getting a putback. These teams both came to play, and you're getting charitable contributions on the Shamrock side from your bench.
Yes, and Scotus doing a really good job of doing what they do, and that's crashing the glass and playing hard.
Winnebago with possession here to start the second quarter, folks. Here we go. C1 Subdistrict Final here in Winnebago, Nebraska. Blackhawk with the ball over to Free Bass on this left wing. Doesn't like it. Picks up his dribble, nowhere to go. Skips it back over to Blackhawk, top of the key. We're at 22 seconds on the shot clock. Ashton LaPointe wants the ball down on that right side. He ggets it, spins, goes up, nowhere to go.
DJ.
Offensive rebound from DJ LaPointe. Kicks it out to Free Bass. He lets a three fly off the back iron, going out of bounds, and Scotus allows it to fall out of bounds. Shot opportunity there for Winnebago.
Winnebago finding the open guy. That's a really good open shot. That's what they're looking for. It just didn't drop.
And looks like we're having an issue with Free Bass. Looks like he might have popped a scab or something on his arm. Got a little blood dripping down. The refs had to stop the game, slow it down, get him all doctored up here.
He probably got bit out there.
Yays. 7:32 to go here. Winnebago had a quality possession there. Got a quality look out of it. Just did not knock it down. Here comes Scotus, the Shamrocks. This is Wessel taking over point guard duties right now with Ashton LaPointe on him. Nice little crossover right to left. He's nice to up and under, steps through, gets a 2 to go. 14-13 now. Scotus back with a 1 point lead. Back and forth action here between these two teams. Up to DJ LaPointe. He didn't like it. Rolls it back up top to Free Bass. Over to Blackhawk on that right wing. Puts his foot in the ground. A couple of nifty moves. Step back. Lets a three go off the back iron and cannot get it to drop. Rebound there from number 33, Brandt, for the Shamrocks. Back over to Wessel here. He's going to go up against LaPointe. He's going to put his foot in the ground. Drive out to the right side. Just got rid of it. Recovered by number 24, Cameron. There's Wessel. He's going to go down that baseline. Nowhere to go. Kicks it all the way up top to McGuire. He's going to put his foot in the ground. Pull-up jumper from that right in the middle of the court. Tipped in his own rebound out of bounds. Winnebago way.
Good hustle by Scotus' player to follow his own rebound, because a lot of times we're up here hollering to the shooters, follow your rebound. And that's exactly what he did.
Winnebago inbounds the ball, skipping it forward. Right back over here to Free Bass on this left wing. We're at 6:36 to go. 1 point lead here for Scotus. Ball skipped around to DJ LaPointe all the way to the right wing. Right corner, don't like it. Skipping it all the way back to the left corner now. Free Bass taking his time. Looks for the screen. Going to hand it off over to LaPointe. He's going to turn. He's going to throw up a little turnaround jumper. Shades of Nowitzki gets the 2 to go. 15-14 now. Winnebago up by 1. Lead changes on almost every basket this quarter.
Yeah, look at this game. It's going to come down to this at the end of the game too. Down to the wire.
Lindhorst with the ball up on top right now. LaPointe on him. They're going to skip the ball around. Wessel's got it again with LaPointe on him. Wessel's going to let a three go, and he gets it to drop. The senior putting his team on his back right now, having himself a ball game.
He just took a jab step, kind of got Ashton a little bit off balance and hit that three, wide open.
Ball skipped around over here to DJ LaPointe, looking down low, nowhere to go. Blackhawks got it back up on top. He's got McGuire on him, making a move, dribbles, drives, turns, pulls up, gets it tough, 2 to go. The senior answering back right now, 17-17. And looks like we're going to get a double technical on McGuire and Blackhawk after that defensive stop. They were battling back and forth with each other, and double technical right there, folks. First time I've seen it all season. The refs doing it to make a point. Let's stop the trash talk and let's just play ball.
Yeah, and it's way better if you kind of get after it early in the game, so it doesn't kind of trickle down into the third and fourth quarter. So great job by the refs there of kind of seeing that. I didn't see it. I didn't see what happened. So great job by the referees.
There's Blackhawk and McGuire kind of hugging it out right there. Too good to see.
I saw Preston hit a really good off-balance shot that was contested.
Wessel, he's going to pull up from 3, top of the key, cannot get it to go. Rebounded by Free Bass. He off to the races. He's going to dribble down that right side. Nowhere to go. Pass it to DJ LaPointe on the right wing. Looking around, nowhere to go. Smartly just hangs onto the ball. Over to Ashton. LaPointe wide open underneath, goes up and not get it to drop. We are at 5 minutes to go, folks, here in this second period. 17-17. Sub-district final action. This is Wessel driving, crossing over to his left side. He goes up off the glass, cannot get it. Ashton LaPointe, a little bit of defense there on Wessel. Here comes Blackhawk now down this left side. Taking down his wing, hands it off there to DJ LaPointe, deep right corner. He lets a 3 up. He gets it to drop. 20-17 now. DJ LaPointe gets it. Wessel's got it on that left side now. Going up against LaPointe. Turns, spins, goes up, and is fouled by Ashton LaPointe as he went up. His second foul now this game.
I almost thought they would have called that on DJ because they both kind of had their hands in there, but yeah, good defense and good tempo stopper down here. And I do think that number 3,
Wessel,
he's been attacking the basket every time he gets the ball, and Ashton's got his work cut out for him down here.
And what a great job by Coach David now coming in with Rock. I think Rock matches up a little bit better with Wessel in the sense of he's more quick-footed and able to kind of stay in front. Ashton did a great job, but I know that's a lot of work for Ashton to be able to stay in front and then post up and rebound. So great job by Ashton and great sub by Coach Winget.
second free throw, no good. Offensive rebound almost by Scotus there. Number 24, Cameron, was all over it, but recovered, controlled by Blackhawk. Crosses the timeline now. We're at 4:28 left to go here in the second. 2-point lead for Winnebago, 20-18. Off to Adrian LaPointe now, taking it on the wheel route, and then go over to DJ LaPointe, doesn't like it, puts it off to Blackhawk. He puts his foot in the ground after a pump fake drop pass to Free Bass. Rock gets it to go. Great dime there from Blackhawk.
Preston, that was a beautiful dime, baby.
About 4 minutes to go now here in the second. Winnebago with the largest lead of the game, 4 points. Hand it off to number 12.
Off his leg.
That's Bierman. As they're getting a hold of it, they're going to say it's off Winnebago. Going to stay right here in Shamrock territory.
Good defense by Winnebago, and I like the aggressive defense they're playing right now.
On the inbound, we're under 4 minutes. Wesley kicks it all the way out over there to number 21, Kilman. He lets it go over to number 24, Cameron. Rebounded by Adrian LaPointe on the miss. Blackhawk coming down the lane on the right side, looking where to go, what he wants to do. This senior, pass it over here to Free Bass, all the way over here to Adrian LaPointe. Back up top to Blackhawk. Looks like it was tipped away by Lindhorst, but it was not. Looks like it went out of bounds off Winnebago. Going to be Shamrock ball on the Winnebago turnover.
That was a close call there.
Yeah, I think it did tip off his hand just by his expression.
3:36 left to go here in the second. 4-point lead for Winnebago, still 22-18. And we got a technical foul being called on the bench of Winnebago. Looked like Ashton LaPointe might have been having a couple of words there. So Winnebago cannot afford to let the emotions take over in these tough situations like this. And from the bench, that gives him his third foul now for the game.
Yeah, just not a smart decision by Ashton. But, you know, that's the type of game that this is, you know, like the emotions are high. You know, these guys are young men still trying to, you know, figure things out. So hopefully Ashton's able to, you know, kind of get his emotions in check, and Coach Day can kind of get him settled down a little bit.
Connor Cameron knocks both free throws down to bring this game back within 2 points. 3:33 left to go here in the second. Foul counts, Winnebago 3, Shamrocks 1. And here we go. Fresh shot clock for the Shamrocks. Ball being skipped around over to Lindhorst. He doesn't like it. He kicks it off over to number 20 and kill him. He puts up a three, cannot get it to go. Tipped around, controlled by Kimmy Free Bass, pushing it down this left side now. He's got Lindhorst on him, back to Blackhawk up on top. He's got Keller on him, Wessel on him, skips it out to Free Bass. Rockman, Free Bass puts up a three off the back iron, cannot get it to go. Rebounded by number 12, but he fell down. Bierman is going to be called for a travel, could not keep his feet under him. Winnebago is going to get a possession under their own basket right now on the inbound. Inbound incoming. Blackhawk over to DJ LaPointe, looking around where to go. Skips it to Adrian LaPointe up on top. Back over to Blackhawk on the left side. Blackhawk calling out some directions right now of where to go. Scotus playing a little bit of a loose defense, trying to pack the paint, not let them get inside. They're going to skip it all the way to Free Bass on this left wing, but he cannot get it to go. Rebounded by Lindhorst, and when he rebounded, he fell down. Another travel call. Winnebago is going to get another opportunity under their own basket here with a fresh shot clock.
I think both of those calls right there are because their team's not boxing out. They are crashing the rebounds, but they're not boxing out, and they're getting bodied up.
Inbound to Free Bass, and Lindhorst all over Kimmy is going to get called for the foul on the inbound. Scotus is really picking up their defense right now.
Yeah.
You're seeing a whole different intensity than we had a few minutes earlier in this game. Sub coming in, that's the second foul, I believe, on McGuire. Subbing out right now. Inbound to DJ LaPointe, fresh shot clock here for Winnebago. Blackhawk skips it over that right side to Adrian LaPointe, back up to Blackhawk, over here to DJ LaPointe on the other side. He's going to dribble it up top of the key, throws it over to Rockman Free Bass, over to Blackhawk. He puts his foot in the ground. He's going to drive down the left side, skips through two guys right in front of the rim, but cannot get it to drop, just in and out. Here come the Shamrocks. Number 30, Palin, he's got the ball right now. He's going to drive. He's going to go right, left. He's going to kick it out there to kill him. He's going to put up a three. He gets it to go. 23-22. The Shamrocks take the lead back. A 5-0 run for them. DJ LaPointe has now got it. He's going to get around his defender. He's going to go up, pump fake, nowhere to go to Blackhawk on the right wing. Three, cannot get it to drop. Rebounded by Cameron. He's going to push it up now. 2 minutes to go here. Left in the second. 1 point lead for the Shamrocks. Cameron looks underneath. Two.
Good defense. Good defense.
Wessel tipped away by Free Bass. And as Adrian LaPointe went up, ball was tipped and then knocked out of bounds. Going to go right back to Winnebago, or to stay right there for Scotus. A lot of action there, folks. Sorry, got a little jumbled up there.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. You know, the refs are letting them play, and that play right there, I couldn't see it from up here, but I believe they called it was off of Winnebago.
Earth in the game now for DJ LaPointe. Minute 45 to go here in the second period. 1 point lead for Scotus. Moving the ball down that right side. This is Lindhorst in the game. Adrian LaPointe on him. Lindhorst drives. Wessel sets a screen for him. Tipped away by Adrian LaPointe. Knocked out of bounds. Going to stay right here in Scotus territory. 17 seconds left on this shot clock. 1 point lead for Scotus. Looking for their inbound. Lindhorst throwing it down low to Wessel. Wessel catches it on Free Bass. But Rock is called for the foul as Wessel caught it underneath, went up with two guys around him, is fouled, going to get himself to the free throw line, looking to add 2 points to his point total.
Yeah, and I think him going up strong and play through contact is the reason why he got the call on Adrian's here, that double clutch stuff, you know. It could be a foul, but, you know, you just got to play through contact, play straight up.
First free throw is good. Looks like McGuire coming back in the game now. They're going to have number 21 take a seat, Kilham. Or Kilham, sorry. 2 point lead here for Scotus. Wessel putting the team on his back right now, having a heck of a game. Second free throw, good to go there. 3 point lead now.
Yeah, he's been hooping all night so far.
7 point run right now for Scotus. Minute 23 to go. Clock is ticking. Adrian LaPointe down on his right side right now, looking to take a screen from Rock Free Bass. He gets it. Adrian LaPointe taking his time, dribbling around, looking somewhere to go. 18 seconds now. Adrian LaPointe's going to drive baseline. Doesn't like it. Skips out to Earth. Earth over to Free Bass. They don't fall for the fake. Tries to drive. Nowhere to go. Good defense there from Scotus. Blackhawk got the ball up on top. Adrian LaPointe on the wing again. We're at 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Looking to go. Adrian LaPointe. He's going to spin right in the middle of the lane off the glass. Can't get it to go, but Earth ends up with the offensive rebound. Adrian LaPointe pump fake. He'll drive. Little floater off the back iron. Gets it to drop. Adrian LaPointe adding 2 points to his total today. 24-25. Winnebago down by 1. This is Cameron. He's going to drive. He's going to go up. He gets 2 to go on the floater. Nifty move from the kid there to get 2 to drop. 34 seconds, about a 3-second difference in the shot clock right now. Let's see how Winnebago opts to take care of this possession here. Blackhawk gets the ball up on top right now, down by 3, 24-27. Winnebago maybe taking the last shot of this half. Blackhawk with the ball up on top, talking to Earth. They're going to do a handoff to Earth up top. Back over to Adrian, the point in this right wing. Couple of guys there. Double team comes. Blackhawk gets it. He's going to drive. Scotus all over him. He goes up and cannot get it to go. Ball tipped around. Rebounded, controlled by Scotus. You have 5 seconds right now. Here comes Lindhorst down that left side. Blackhawk all over. Double team comes. They get it to Wessel. He goes up off the glass and gets it to go. Scotus caught fire there in the last 2 minutes to put up 11 points to Winnebago's 2. And that's the difference right now in this ball game. 29-24. Winnebago walks in the locker room down by 5 here in Winnebago, Nebraska. This is KWT and 100.9, the Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe, Nebraska. I'm Coach U, joined here with Coach Q, joined here with Coach Chris. Talk about it, fellas.
Oh man, I mean, it just feels like postseason. You know, it is win or go home. You know, per se. And tonight, it's just a close battle between both teams. You know, we've seen some really good things from Winnebago. We saw a few things that they need to work on, and then also with Scotus, you know, we've seen some really good things from them, and then we also seen some things that they need to work on. So like right now, even though it's 24-29, the game to me, it just seems like it's so evenly matched, like we said from the beginning.
Yeah, and I think for Scotus, doing a great job defensively as far as helping on drives. When a ball goes to a corner, they're doing a great job of trapping in those corners and being able to make Winnebago kind of pick up the ball or rush their decision makings a little bit. That's where you see those tip passes or those lazy passes kind of being tipped. And then, you know, Scotus on the offensive side shooting very efficiently inside the paint. You know, they haven't really missed too much layups or too much shots inside the paint, but that's kind of home for them. And you know, the threes I think are just a little cherry on top, you know, if they can get those wide open threes to drop. But what a great basketball team, rising to the occasion, understanding the type of game that this is and being on the road. And I think if you're Winnebago, you know, we only scored 8 points, 9 points that quarter. It was kind of one of those quarters where it just got a little stagnant. But, you know, that's when, you know, as the players, when the plays break down, the players got to play ball. The players got to, you know, be able to.
Yeah, got to get after it.
The players got to be able to make plays, you know, out when the offense breaks down. And I think that's key for Winnebago. We've seen in the first quarter, Preston was doing a really good job. Of getting to the rim and kind of drawing a lot of attention to the middle and being able to finish and play through contact. And if you're Winnebago, you know, 3-point wise, we missed quite a few, but that doesn't mean lose confidence or stop taking those shots. Those shots still need to continue to go up, and you just need to feed off the crowd. But ultimately, defense, a pickup on the defensive side of the ball for Winnebago could really get this game, you know, back to going back and forth. And that's what kind of fell off there in that second quarter, was the defense kind of fell off a little bit, kind of let guys kind of get by them. And then, you know, when Scotus gets in the paint and they're playing off 2 feet, you know, it's hard to contest. It's hard to stop them when they get in there.
Yeah, right now, halftime, you know, I know that in the locker room is one of the times where I miss a lot is those locker room speeches at halftime, you know. And I know that I know Coach David and the rest of the coaches, they've all heard many halftime speeches before. And so I know that those guys are the perfect set of guys to kind of to be the ones to give them those halftime speeches. So I see Winnebago coming out here looking like a brand new ball team once they get out here after halftime.
And for both sides of this ball game right now, Scotus had their letdowns in moments, but I think we kind of noticed that later in the game or later in that second quarter, they turned up their defensive intensity. I felt like they were a whole different defensive team, and Winnebago was struggling to get around it a little bit, and I think that really made the difference. And when I talked about it earlier in the game about when we know Scotus can score, but obviously it's been a great game so far, scoring-wise on both ends, great defense on both ends. But Winnebago matching intensities that teams are playing with, right? You mentioned it earlier about playing full court, complete quarters. You know, looking for Winnebago to really I guess, mature this game even. You know, we've seen them play so much all season long. We've covered a lot of their games. You guys have been to almost every single game. But watching what way Winnebago is going to do here in this third quarter, especially to even this ball game up, because I think Winnebago is the biggest lead they've had this game is 4 points. And right now at 5, I do believe Scotus might have had a 7-point lead earlier. If I can think about it right, it might only be 5. It's just been a quality basketball game so far, and the difference there at the end, like I mentioned, it was Winnebago was up 22-18. Winnebago had a 4-point lead right there, and Scotus just turned it up there in the last 2-ish minutes, and that's been the difference for me. Winnebago's not doing anything out of character. They're getting quality shots right now. Some things aren't dropping, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But how do you, as coaches, how do you guys make up for that if you see your shots not dropping? We've seen them driving earlier, which was working really well for them. But what are you talking about to get yourselves back in this ball game? What's the difference here?
Well, go ahead.
Well, I just think that there just needs to be, you know, a conversation in the locker room about controlling our emotions. Because kind of after those events happened, then that's kind of when, you know, things kind of went south for Winnebago. And understanding that, you know, our emotions are high, you know, we want to win, and you know, there's a lot on our minds, but you have to play basketball at the end of the day. And playing basketball, you know, one of the things that Winnebago kind of struggled with all year was teams that are attack the glass hard on the rebounds, and teams that play good defense. And that's what we're seeing in Scotus. They're a good rebounding team. Every time a shot goes up on Winnebago's side or on their side, they're just all crashing to the glass. And they're getting second chance opportunities and being efficient with, you know, converting those second chance opportunities.
Yep. I totally agree with that. Hey, ladies and gentlemen out there on 100.9 FM, if you're on a smartphone, or I say if you're at home and you're watching this on your TV, and you guys haven't heard about this, the Big Voice, Winnebago Big Voice, we have our own app, and it's in the App Store, and you can download it for free. So if you guys are sitting around chilling, or you guys are watching this replay, go to your App Store, type in Winnebago Big Voice, and then download the app, and then right there you can go directly to the radio station from
this
the app.
Saturday,
right
last Bear Moon Powwow out at Winnebago's Event Center, starting at noon. I was going to plug that real quick if you want to throw up the graphic for me. The last Bear Moon Powwow happening out at Winnebago's Casino Resort, starting, I believe grand entry will be at noon o'clock on Saturday. Come on out. It's a free event, open to the public. Come on out, get to see some cultural dancing, get to hear some songs. There's going to be food. There will be craft vendors. It's open to the public. You're all welcome to come out and attend, and the Big Voice will be covering it as well.
Yeah,
so you'll be able to tune in from home if you need to,
we'll
but
be
we
doing
encourage
that.
you to come out to the casino.
Yep. So a free event at the casino.
Can't beat it. Can't beat it.
Bring your extra bucks. Anyway, you might get lucky.
All right, we're going to do a sponsor plug here coming up shortly, Coach Q. It's coming up right now. So Winnebago is out of the locker room. We're about 3 minutes to go here till the end of halftime. Scotus came out just a little bit ago. A lot of energy from both these teams.
We'll give a shout out to our sponsors, Winnebago Police Department and Ho Chunk Inc. We say thank you to you guys for your sponsorship.
Yeah, really appreciative of those entities to be able to get this game live in action on the Big Voice. We understand that there's a lot of people in this crowd, some of our loyal viewers that normally watch the game from home, but we're excited to have you all with us here this evening. Winnebago, 5-point deficit right now. C14 Subdistrict Final for an opportunity to go play in a district final game to try to get themselves to state.
Yeah, that's what we always say. At the end of the season, once the postseason gets here, there's 6 games left, and if you can go undefeated, then that's the goal, to win 6 games in a row at the end of the season.
So Winnebago getting ready to warm up here. Great half here, I want to say, from Wessel for Scotus. Came out, really put his team on his back. You got any stats, Coach Chris, over there that you want to talk about? Anything that stands out?
Wessel has 14 points, and he's kind of been their key cog in this game here. Getting to the free throw line, I think he's shooting over 50%. Rebounding wise, it really looks like Scotus should be out rebounding us, but we're actually not too far behind.
Okay.
And I know in the previous game, Scotus really won the rebounding margins by a lot. So credit to Winnebago for being able to, you know, at least get the rebounds they're supposed to get, but also too allowing Scotus to just get the ones that, you know, that Winnebago's supposed to have. And that's kind of been the difference outside of the defensive side of the ball. But assist-wise, Winnebago has more assists. I think, you know, we're doing a great job of setting each other up. Some of the shots just haven't fallen, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, Winnebago has to understand that in this big game, you got to control those emotions. You gotta just focus on playing basketball. That's the #1 thing. So really looking forward to the guys coming out and responding, but also too, just, you know, Coach Winja opening up that bench a little bit. We would like to see Jaden Painter in there to kind of muck things up a little bit, and then, you know, maybe Caden. You know, we need some height. You know, throw those boys in there and let them kind of bang around a little bit.
And it looks like their starting five is on the bench. It's about 38 seconds to go, and it looks like the starter of the second half is Mr. Jaden Painter for Winnebago coming into this game. Oh, I apologize. It's not Jaden. It's Caden Painter.
No, that was Jaden there. That's Jaden. They had the numbers mixed up.
They got it monkeyed up?
Yeah.
Okay. Jaden Painter into the game, starting here for Winnebago. Scotus is
right
going to get the ball.
Right on cue, too, huge.
Scotus is going to get the ball coming out of halftime here. We're at 10 seconds. Both these teams are ready, standing on the court. They're ready to get this thing rolling. The boxing match continues. We're live here in Winnebago, Nebraska. Winnebago Indians hosting Scotus Central Catholic Shamrocks. So again, I'll announce it. C1-4 Subdistrict final. 24-29. Winnebago down by 5 here to start this half. And here we go. Inbound over to McGuire. Up on top of the key, across the timeline. Blackhawk on him. They're going to hand it off over here to Lindhorst. Up on top, aging the point. They're going to look down low to Wessel. Wessel drives, nowhere to go. Back up to Lindhorst. He's going to dribble around, looking around. Wessel looking for a screen. Nowhere to go there. Kick it over to McGuire on that right wing. Under 20 seconds now. Back over here to Lindhorst. They're going to drive it down there. Number 24, Cameron. Back up top to Wessel. Going to hand it off to McGuire. He's going to drive down that left side. Kicks it out to Cameron. He's going to let a three fly off the back iron, but there's Wessel battling. And right on cue, Mr. Jaden Painter comes down with the defensive rebound over Wessel.
And that's what Jaden Painter is going to bring to the game right here, is that explosiveness on the rebound.
DJ LaPointe from the left wing gets a three to go. 27-29. Winnebago down by 2. DJ LaPointe, high percentage shooter from behind that three-point arc. Ball being driven up the court. Here's Lindhorst. He's going to drive against Adrian LaPointe with the block. Falls into Painter's hands. They're going to push it up the player with pace. Here comes Adrian LaPointe. Hands it off to Blackhawk. Top of the key. Hand off to DJ LaPointe. Thought about the three. Got Lindhorst to jump on it. DJ LaPointe, the ball up on top. Hands it off to Freebass. Kimmy Freebass dribbling around, but 20 seconds left on this shot clock. Winnebago looking for the setup. Here comes Adrian LaPointe. Nowhere to go. Freebass finally gets it over to him. Kicking it back up to Blackhawk now. Under 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Blackhawk pushing down that right side. No rush here from Winnebago. Blackhawk thought about the shot. Steps around, dribbles, kicks it all the way to Freebie Bass. DJ LaPointe, he lets a three fly, but they're going to go ahead and call the shot clock violation on Winnebago. Good piece of defense there from the Shamrocks to hold Winnebago to no bucket on that one.
All right.
6:30 to go here in the third. Shamrocks walking it up the court right now. That's Lindhorst. He's going to get it on over there to Kilham. Kilham hands it over to Lindhorst. Lindhorst drives, nowhere to go. He's going to pull up from inside the free throw line. Cannot get it to go. Rebounded by Adrian LaPointe. Here comes Blackhawk now crossing the timeline. We're at 6:08 to go. Blackhawk down that right wing. He's going to drive. Doesn't like it. He hands it off to Adrian LaPointe. Skipping the ball around. Blackhawk taking his time, looking for a screen. Gets Mr. Wessel on him. He drives. DJ LaPointe, he tries another three. In and out, but there's Jaden Painter. He puts it up and cannot get it to drop. Hustling back now. Scotus taking off with the ball. That's Lindhorst standing there with Adrian LaPointe on him. Mishandled the dribble. Is going to get called for a traveling violation. Turnover from Scotus. Lindhorst is going to have a seat after that turnover, and they're going to bring in Bierman.
Yeah, Scotus actually been taking care of the ball as of late, so it's kind of surprising on that turnover right there.
Adrian LaPointe, running point guard right now for Winnebago. We're at 5:40 to go left here in the third quarter. 2-point deficit for Winnebago. Scotus, 2-point lead, 29-27. Adrian LaPointe pushing on that right side, on that right wing. Tried to get rid of it, but lost the handle, but recovers. Looking around, back up to DJ LaPointe, top of the key. Didn't like it, hands it off to Blackhawk now. He has Kilham on him. Blackhawk goes, spins, goes up. gets the teardrop to go. Tie ball game, folks. 29-29. Here comes the Shamrocks. That's number 24. Cameron puts his foot in the ground and drives. On his way up is fouled. That foul is going to be on Jaden Painter. Cameron gets himself to the free throw line, looking to put this lead back in the Shamrocks' favor. We got a tie ball game, folks. 29-29.
Yeah, it seems like the Shamrocks, each one of their ball players, they're all trying to attack the basket.
Kilham gets the first free throw to drop. Looks like number 21, Kilham's going to have a seat. Number 30, Pellin comes in the game. I apologize. Number 24, Cameron goes up. Second free throw. Gets that one to go. Push the lead back up to 2 here for Scotus. 31-29. 5:06 left to go here in the third. Blackhawk with the ball up on top. Swinging around to Adrian Lapointe. Hands it off to DJ Lapointe. Back up to Blackhawk now. Looking to get a screen. Blackhawk gets a switch. He's got Pellin on him. He's going to drive down the middle. 3 guys on him. Kicks it out. Deep left corner. Adrian Lapointe gets a 3 to go. Winnebago takes a lead back, up by 1, 32-31. And that was McGuire. Lost the handle on his drive. Recovered and is fouled on his way through, but that's going to be a foul on the floor. Looks like the foul is going to be on Blackhawk. His second of the game.
You know what? Actually, I think that was a good foul because he was going in for a layup.
4:42 to go. Big cut there, but dipped away by Kimmy Free Bass. Steele gets it. Ends up in Jaden Painter's hands. Big steal there from Free Bass.
Reward him.
Cameron was making a play on the ball. Skip pass all the way to DJ Lapointe. Right wing 3 up. Get off the iron. Cannot get it to go. Rebounded by the Shamrocks. 4:24 to go. Winnebago up by 1 right now. That's number 24. Cameron with the ball on top, on the wing. Doesn't like it. Kicks it up top to McGuire. McGuire back over to Cameron. Cameron looking for the screen. He's going to put his foot in the ground. Tipped away again by Free Bass. And here comes Jaden Painter. He's going up against 2 guys. Stops, goes up, cannot get to go. Body call. Free throws incoming for Jaden Painter.
And great job of Jaden coming in and really getting after it on the glass, being strong on the boards, playing great defense, you know, really mucking up the game for Winnebago before he came in the game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chris Stradamus.
2 free throws incoming. No, that was perfect call, and we talked about it right before we started the half. Coach Wingjet made the call. Jaden Painter into the game. First free throw off the back of iron. Cannot get it to go. Subs coming in now for Scotus. They're going to bring in Lindhorst and give McGuire a seat. Third foul now. Our second foul on Wessel. Am I reading that right? It's number 2, Lindhorst with his third foul.
Yes, DJ.
Big rebound by DJ Lapointe. Offensive rebound. Ball was tipped around, but nope, goes out of bounds. Going to end right there in Scotus territory.
Yeah, I think DJ has, you got to get the ball. If you're capable of grabbing the rebound, just grab it.
Go get it.
4 minutes to go here in the third period. 32-31. Winnebago with a 1-point lead after a fury of scoring. That's Wessel trying to drive, nowhere to go. Hands it up to Pellin. Gets it all the way over there to number 24, Cameron. He's going to let a 3 fly. He gets it to drop. 34-32. The Scotus Shamrocks ain't going nowhere. Push the lead back up to 2. Moving the ball around now. Lapointe's got it on that left wing. Looking to hand off. Finally gets it over to Adrian Lapointe. Dribbling around, nowhere to go. He's got a bigger defender on him. Bierman kicks it all the way. Kimmy, Free Bass, deep right corner. In and out. Cannot get it to drop. 3:24 left to go here in the third. 2-point lead for Scotus. Moving the ball around now. That's number 30, Pellin. He'll let a 3 fly. He gets it to go. And we got a timeout. Scotus. We talked about it early in the game. 4-point lead right now after Winnebago win it by 1. 37-32, 3:14 left to go in the third. I mentioned it early in the game. We know these boys can score. How's Winnebago going to respond, coaches?
Well, just recuperate. You know, those were tough shots. Those 3s right there, those were tough shots. But you've seen a mistake by DJ. Should have just grabbed the ball. You know, Jaden missing a couple free throws, and then Preston overplaying on a pass. Little mistakes like that, little opportunities where, you know, you got to stay disciplined and smart. Those matter, and those are the difference right now. And Scotus having this 5-point lead. But great job by Scotus for just playing in the moment. And you know, their crowd's going wild for them too. When they make a shot, it gets loud. So I can't really see down there, but it sounds like there's a lot of Scotus fans down here too.
Yeah. And you said it best right there. Those 4 points that you said, Coach Chris, those are really great points about that last little while of that game there. Winnebago just has to regroup, like you said, and come out with a little bit more, passion, a little bit more reason to be out here.
Yeah, and they had 4 stops in the start of the quarter, and they scored off 2 of those. But when we get stops, you got to convert those into points.
Yep.
Just no hesitation either by the Scotus shooters. Putting their foot in the ground, throwing a shot up, no hesitation, getting them to drop big buckets here from Scotus to give themselves a 4-point lead. Here we go, folks. 3:10 to go. Blackhawk with the ball, pushing up that left side, trying to get the momentum back in Winnebago's favor. Painter comes up, sets the screen on the right side. Blackhawk puts his foot in the ground, trying to go baseline. Good piece of defense there from Bierman. Blackhawk looks down low, finds free Bass. He goes up, cannot get it to go. Big rebound from Wessel. Kicking the ball up top down. They got up to Pellin. Pellin kicks it back up to Wessel. Wessel's got it, going up against Painter. He's going to put his foot in the ground. He's going to drive. Turns, goes up, and is fouled on the way up. Painter is getting called for the foul. Wessel, very fundamental moves down there to get himself a bucket and get himself a foul, get himself the free throw line.
Yeah, he got the little up and under move down pat.
Looking to extend this 4-point lead. First free throw is good. Blackhawk has a seat, and we finally have an Ashton LaPointe back in the game, sitting with 3 fouls. That was a second foul on Mr. Painter as he came in. 2:44 left to go here in the third. Shamrocks looking to extend this lead, up by 6 right now. Second free throw, good to go. 7-point lead, largest lead right now for Columbus Scotus, or Columbus Shamrocks. Scotus Shamrocks. 2:35 left to go here. Agent LaPointe kicking the ball around over to Free Bass, looking down low to Jane Painter, kicks it up to Free Bass, over to DJ LaPointe. He's going to let a 3 fly in front of Wessel, cannot get it to drop. Ball tipped around, tipped out of bounds by Scotus. Going to stay right here in Winnebago territory. Winnebago's going to get a brand new shot clock on an inbound timeout. Coach Winget wants to talk over this inbound. Turning moment right now for the Indians to try to keep themselves in this ball game with 2:24 left to go here in the third.
Yeah, and if you're Winnebago, you absolutely need to get a bucket here, whether it's a 2, some free throws, or a 3. Just something to kind of delay their momentum that Scotus has.
Yes, sir. Keep it going. We're good.
But all in all, this environment though, it's everything right now for both teams. So both teams got to do a better job of just settling in and start playing some championship basketball.
Yeah, I totally agree too. And that was a good timeout there. I don't know which coach took the timeout, but that
Winnebago.
was a good timeout for
Coach Winget called the timeout.
Coach so hopefully we can see this out of bounds play get us a bucket like Coach Chris said.
All right, here we go, folks. Again, 2:24 left to go here in the third. 7-point lead for the Shamrocks. Inbound over to LaPointe. Tipped out of bounds by Wessel, but looks like they're going to call it out of bounds on LaPointe. Turnover, Winnebago. Here come the Shamrocks. 2:22 left to go after that failed inbound attempt from Winnebago. Good defense there from the Shamrocks. Cannot allow the ball in. Here comes Lindhorst pushing the ball across the half-court line. Agent LaPointe on him. Going to hand it over there to Cameron. Skips it up to Wessel with Painter on him. Doesn't like it. Over to Pellin. Pellin's going to move around. Don't like it either. He kicks it over to Lindhorst. Looking down low to Wessel. They do not get it down there. They move the ball all the way around. Cameron's got it. He's going to pull up from the right elbow. In and out. Cannot get it to go. Here comes Winnebago. Minute 55 left to go here in the third period. 7-point deficit. 7-point lead for the Shamrocks. Ball being skipped around. DJ LaPointe over to Jaden Painter. He goes up hard off the glass and is fouled on his way up. Nice aggressive move there from the junior.
I think that move's open a lot more than people see it open. Just giving that little head fake, and all you gotta do is just get a little bit of room on that baseline, and then just attack the basket like Painter did just now.
First free throw, good to go. Made up for the 2 he missed earlier.
Yep.
Free throws are going to be a big part of this game going in. Winnebago's got to go on their own run here to get back in this game. Shamrocks looking to slow it down and keep adding to their point total. Second free throw is up and good for Painter. Coming in off the bench.
The quick shot. He didn't have to dribble. He just got up there and shot the ball.
Minute 40 to go. There's Wessel driving against Painter. Good defense from him. Ball in the Shamrocks' hands. That's number 24, Cameron. Skips it over there to Lindhorst, looking around. Back to Lindhorst. He's got ball top of the key. Going to kick it all the way over to, that's number 24, Cameron. Cameron's got it, looking at the screen. He's going to drive to that right side. Doesn't like it. Hands it off to Lindhorst. He gets a 2 to go. Nice backside cut from Scotus on that one to get an easy 2 points. 7-point lead still for the Shamrocks. 34-31, minute 10 to go. Adrian LaPointe drives, doesn't like it. Off to DJ LaPointe. Gets in that right side. He's going to drive all the way to the basket with the left hand. Good defense there from the Shamrocks. No go. Here come Scotus. Under 1 minute right now. 7-point lead. That's Wessel. He dribbles, goes up against Painter, kicks it all the way out. They don't like it. Winnebago flying around, trying to keep up on defense right now. 47 seconds to go. Scotus with the ball up on top. Adrian LaPointe on him. 18 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to hand it over to Wessel with Painter on him. Going to kick it all the way out there. Number 33, Brandt. Hand it off to Wessel. Painter still on it. He's going to drive all the way as hard as he could. Denied by Painter.
Good defense.
Recovered by Painter.
Great
Hands
defense.
it off over here to Adrian LaPointe on this right side.
Get a bucket. Get a bucket.
Taking his time, looking around. They're going to try to get it over to LaPointe. It's called for the travel on the move. We're at 23 seconds to go here. Winnebago a little out of rhythm here late in the third as Scotus has made this run to push this lead up to 7. Scotus playing a great deal of basketball right now. A couple big threes is the difference right now in this quarter.
Yeah, Winnebago needs to get a stop on this possession right here.
18 seconds left to go here in the third. No shot clock right now. Lindhorst with the ball, looking down low, gets it down there to Berman. Tipped away by Painter, giving everything he's got right now to keep Winnebago in this game. 9.8 seconds left to go. Wessel's going to be the inbounder. Lindhorst is going to switch with them and become the inbounder. Trying to get all the little guys out of the way. Whose kids are those?
Whose kids are those?
Lindhorst looking for the inbound. Looking over there to number 21, Kilham. Kids back to Lindhorst. 8 seconds to go now. Skips it all the way over to Cameron. Cameron with free pass on him. He's going to drive. He's going to spin. He's going to step through. And he's going to get called for the travel. Good defense there from Winnebago to stop that possession where it started. 1.1 left on the clock. Let's see if Winnebago's got another buzzer beater in them here.
It might have a long heave. Let's see what kind of pass we can get out here.
Full court pass from Free Bass. Looking around. Nowhere to go. Just looking for the inbound. Gets it over to Painter. Nowhere to go. Just inbounds the ball. That's it, folks. That's going to be the end of our third quarter. 34-31. 7-point lead right now for Scotus Central Catholic Shamrocks over Winnebago Indians right now. It's been a heck of a quarter, fellas. A lot of emotion, a lot of up and down, but to me the biggest difference was those 2 back-to-back threes that Scotus had that gave him this lead.
That actually is the difference of the game right there, because up until that point, both teams were going back and forth. So, you know, what Winnebago's got to do is to recover from that. Just let's get a couple of defensive possessions, and get a couple stops. But hey, you, since I got some time, I'm going to give a shout out to our sponsors. The Winnebago Police Department, whoop, whoop. And then also Ho Chung Inc. We appreciate you guys. And you guys that are listening on the live stream, make sure and send a shout out to the Winnebago Police Department, and send a shout out also to Ho Chung Inc. on our live stream. Thank you very much.
Coach Chris, what's Winnebago got to do to get back in this ball game?
Well, they got to find a way to slow down Wessel. Scotus is playing through him every possession, and the boys do a good job of playing off of him. And I think for Winnebago, they do a great job of kind of spreading it out, but the shots just ain't falling. But I think for Scotus, the hardest thing to do is maintain a lead down the stretch, because Winnebago is going to play with that urgency. So can Scotus continue to score, but continue to kill the clock?
Here we go, folks. Fourth quarter of the C14 Subdistrict Final right here in Winnebago, Nebraska. Blackhawk with the ball on the right wing. Takes the screen from Painter. Nowhere to go with it. Kicks it back all the way to top to Adrian LaPointe. Has the ball up on top. He's dribbling. He's driving. Couple nifty moves. Thought about the three. Didn't like it. Hands it off to Blackhawk. Blackhawk with Wessel on him. Blackhawk goes up out the back iron. Cannot get to go. Rebounded by Bierman. Here comes the Shamrocks. Pushing the ball up the court right now is Lindhorst with Blackhawk on him. Blackhawk might have tipped it, but recovered by Kilham. Hands it back over to Lindhorst. He's going to drive. Smartly takes his time. He's going to drive into the lane. And as he was making his pass, a foul was made as he's trying to get it to Wessel. Foul's going to be number 5, Mr. Adrian LaPointe. On the ground, no shots on that one. First foul for Adrian LaPointe. 7-point lead still for the Shamrocks. Moving the ball around, gets up to McGuire, hands it off to Wessel with Free Bass on him. He's going to drive all the way. Went up for the block, but couldn't get it, but recovered by Free Bass. Gets it up to Painter. He's going to find one open DJ LaPointe on this right side. Thinks about the three, doesn't like it, resets. Hands it off to Free Bass up on top. Blackhawk now with Lindhorst on him. Blackhawk, he's going to let a free fly. Rattles one home for Winnebago.
Oh, we need that one. That was a big-time shot, Preston.
37-41. Winnebago down by 4 right now. The senior putting his team on his back, willing them back into this game. Shamrock looking to keep this lead here. McGuire with the ball. Blackhawk on him. Going to hand it off to Wessel. He's going to drive against Painter.
Oh.
And as the move was being made, Painter is called for the foul as Wessel made his move. I'm not even mad at the foul because that's what Wessel's been doing all game. And he was in the right position. It was enough contact to be a foul. I'm not mad at the foul on that one. Third foul now on Painter.
Yeah, they put Painter in two trying to play defense on him without the ball. So he just got to continue on doing what they need him to do out there.
Shamrocks with the ball up on top with a fresh shot clock. That is Lindhorst with the ball. Kicks it on over to McGuire. McGuire, Blackhawk on him. Taking his time. Kicks it back over to Lindhorst. Back to Wessel up on top with Painter. Taking his time. Looking for the handoff. Over to Cameron. Cameron's going to drive. He goes up. Rejected by Painter as he went up. LaPointe, DJ LaPointe ends up with the rebound. Here comes Blackhawk now down that right side. The bigger defender. He's going to drive all the way in. He goes up. Body call. Blackhawk's going to get himself to the free throw line. Looks like the foul's going to be on McGuire. Try to jump in his way, and Blackhawk. Smart, heady play here from the senior to get himself to the free throw line. 2 free throws incoming, looking to cut this 4-point lead down to 2. 6:08 left to go here in the fourth.
Yeah, perfect opportunity right now. As the clock stops right here, give everybody a little breather. Maybe knock down a couple free throws right here and pull within 2 points.
First free throw up and good. Subs coming in now for the Shamrocks. Number 30, Palin, who's played well tonight, as well as number 12, Bierman. Palin hit one of those big threes in the third quarter. Let's see if he stays hot. 3-point ball game right now. Second free throw incoming from Blackhawk. Second free throw up and good. 39-41. Winnebago cuts it to within 2 now after being down by 7 to start this quarter. We're at 6 minutes left to go here in the fourth. Ball up on top. Skipped over there to Cameron. Back up top now to Bierman. Bierman's throwing it around. It's going to end up in Lindhorst's hands. Going to hand it off to Wessel. There's Pellin. Pellin with the ball. Doesn't like it. Up to Bierman. Back on over there to Lindhorst. Lindhorst, he's going to try to drive. Nowhere to go. Skip pass over to Cameron. Puts up a 3 off the back iron. Cannot get it to go. Tried to be saved, but ends up in Blackhawk's hands. Going to push the ball up the court. Up to Free Bass. He's going to let the 3 fly. Cannot get it to go. Rebounded by Wessel. Here come the Shamrocks. Lindhorst pushing the ball up the court now. Up to number 12, Bierman. But on his move is called for the travel. The crowd into this game, willing Winnebago back into this one. Subs coming in now for
and I really think on that last one down here, Kimi should have just continued to attack the rim.
Yeah,
he had his option there, but it was still a good shot.
McGuire in for Cameron. 5:22 left to go here in the fourth. Winnebago down by 2 over Scotus, 39-41. Scotus looking for a quality defensive possession. Winnebago looking to get a bucket going. Blackhawk, he's going to put his feet in the ground. He's going to drive. He goes up and on the move, gets the shot off and is fouled on his way up. 2 free throws incoming from Preston Blackhawk.
I love it. Getting to the basket.
Couple of big moves there from Preston Blackhawk to get himself to the free throw line. Looking to tie this ball game up. First free throw on its way and good. 1-point ball game, guys. Winnebago had the answer coming here to start the first 3 minutes of the quarter. Has held Scotus this whole quarter. Second free throw up and good. Tie ball game. Timeout. Coach Winget. Listen to the crowd, folks, on their feet, getting loud for their Winnebago Indians.
Yeah, and I think for Scotus too, like I said before the start of the fourth quarter, the hardest thing to do is maintain a lead in a game like this. Like it's hard to do because you have the lead, so you kind of want to just take a breath and want to take a step back. But that plays to the advantage of Winnebago, and they're on their home floor. 7 points. It looks like a lot on the scoreboard, but it really isn't. And you see Winnebago just chip away at that 7-point lead here in the first couple minutes, and now we have a ball game, 0-0.
Yeah. What do we got left? 4 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes left. We said at the very beginning of the game that this game is going to go down to the wire. It's going to go down to free throws, and it's going to go down to fundamentals. And especially the rebounding is what it's going to go down to, those extra possessions if we get them.
Yeah, and if you're Scotus, don't settle for threes. Don't settle for those threes. They're there, but if they don't go, then Winnebago really getting out and running.
And I would say the same for Winnebago. Don't settle for those if there's a better open shot. Let's go.
Inbound, incoming, 5:10 to go left here in the fourth. Tie ball game, 41-41. Winnebago coming back from down by 7. Lindhorst with the ball up top. Adrian Lapointe on him. Painter on Wessel. Wessel makes his move to the right. Painter all over it, staying with it. Goes through. Offensive foul called on Wessel as Painter playing quality defense down there on that end. Wessel put his shoulder down and worked right through him. Third foul now on Wessel. That could be huge going forward.
Yeah, he does got to watch out. He is their offensive threat right now.
All right, here comes Winnebago. Blackhawk crossing the timeline right now. We got 27 seconds left on the shot clock. 4:47 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Blackhawk calling out the offense, looking for the screen. Takes the screen, switches on the bigger defender, Bierman. There's Blackhawk taking his time, looking where to go, makes a move. Blocked by Bierman. Good job up there, and looks like Painter's going to get called for the foul. As they were all going for the rebound, good job from Lindhorst to be all over it. Looks like that's going to be the fourth foul now on Painter. That's huge moving forward, as he's been the answer to Wessel here late in this game.
Well, the good thing is if he goes, then Ashton comes back in, and hopefully he's well rested and has his emotions under check.
Here comes Lindhorst now, moving the ball up. Adrian Lapointe on him. Lindhorst, the speedy point guard right now, making moves at the top of the key right now. All over him is Adrian Lapointe. Cameron back in the game now for Scotus. Trying to hand the ball off to Wessel, but Painter is all over it, not letting him touch it. There's Lindhorst. He's going to drive against the point. He goes up off the glass, gets it to go. Nice fundamental shot there from the kid.
Great move.
Here comes Blackhawk now down this left side, looking to get everything set up. Scotus taking its time, nowhere to go. Lindhorst trying to force Blackhawk to go to the right side, or his left side. He doesn't like it. Turns, spins, nowhere to go. Hands it over to DJ Lapointe with Helen on him. DJ Lapointe, he makes a move. He drives. He's going to go up. No, doesn't like it. Hands up to Adrian Lapointe. Adrian Lapointe with Wessel on him. Here's Blackhawk. Blackhawk, he puts up a three off the back iron. Cannot get it to go. Big rebound there from Brandt. Here come the Shamrocks. 3:30 to go right now. 2-point lead for Scotus. 41-43. That's Lindhorst. He's going to drive. Didn't like it. It's called for the travel as he made his jump stop and turned to pass the ball out. 3:24 to go. Free Bass coming in the game right now for Painter.
Good job, Jaden. Good job, Big J.
Painter has a seat after quality minutes there off the bench to play the whole second half almost. Here comes Adrian Lapointe now.
Finish the game.
Cameron playing defense on him. I'll hand it off to Rock Free Bass over here to Blackhawk. They're going to switch, looking for Adrian Lapointe on the cut, out to Free Bass. Free Bass gets it, but looks like Wessel is called for the foul as Free Bass try to get a hold of the loose ball. That's going to be the fourth foul now on Wessel. Let's see if Winnebago opts to attack Wessel here on the offensive side now, knowing he has 4 fouls. Blackhawk with the ball inbound to Free Bass. Rock Free Bass over to Adrian Lapointe. Going to set things up. They're going to slow it down. Fresh shot clock for them. 30 seconds to go. We're at 3 minutes to go left here in this fourth period. Crunch time for both these teams here in this sub-district final. Blackhawk, he's going to drive baseline. He's going to turn, spin up to DJ Lapointe. Thought about it. Wessel got out on him. Free Bass takes the screen.
All the way.
Kimmy Free Bass, he goes up. Going to get a called for a push there. Free Bass is going to get to the free throw line. Looks like the foul is going to be on number 24, Cameron. Hard fall there from Kimmy Free Bass. Nice aggressive move to the basket. Gets up on his own accord, takes his time. Little ginger on that one, but a great move there from the kid to get himself to the free throw line to tie this ball game up.
Shake it out.
2-point lead right now for the Shamrocks. 41-43. The junior, Kimmy Free Bass. Couple of free throws like he's done 1,000 times at practice with his dad. First free throw, no good, off the back iron.
Come on. Need this one here.
2:44 left to go. The foul count is 5 on Scotus, 3 on Winnebago. So any foul going forward, Winnebago will be at the free throw line. Let's see if Winnebago tries to take advantage of that. No, both free throws, no goal, but the ball is tipped around.
There you go.
Gonna end up in DJ LaPointe's hand. Offensive rebound for Winnebago. Adrian LaPointe looking around, doesn't like it. Opts to use some shot clock here. 2:35. Winnebago earns another possession after the 2 missed free throws there from Free Bass. 2-point ball game. Blackhawk with Pellet on him, taking the screen from Free Bass. They're going to switch it up here to Cameron. Blackhawk's going to put his foot in the ground and drive. Nowhere to go. DJ LaPointe, he's going to drive baseline. Skipping through 2 guys. Off the glass. Gets 2 to go. Tie ball game, folks. 43. 2:13 end ticket right now in this 4th quarter. We're going to get a timeout from Scotus Catholic, Central Catholic, Shamrocks. Winnebago coming back from being down by 7 here to start this quarter, just willing themselves back in this ball game. Jaden Painter have a huge piece to do with that. What do these teams need to do to go win this ball game?
I think we go back to just what we talked about earlier: fundamentals, free throws, and rebounds. Because we saw some good fundamental moves down here, and they're not turning the ball over. They're taking care of the basketball. And both teams are getting some good buckets by taking care of the basketball, attacking the basket, knocking free throws down.
It's going to come down to who can take care of the ball and who can create turnovers. That's the bottom line. Whoever can do that is going to win this game.
All right, folks, there you go. Coach has got it all set up for you. We got 2:08 left to go here in the 4th period. 43-43 tie ball game. 2:08 for a chance to go play in a district final and win the C14 Subdistrict. Nebraska playoff basketball right now. They're going to hand it off over there to Cameron. He's going to drive, blocked by Painter on his way through. Here comes Winnebago. Blackhawk with the ball, top of the key, doesn't like it. Free throw line, he goes up, he puts up a floater, can't get it. Painter tips it out to Adrian LaPointe. He's got it, hands it off to Painter. Painter goes up, gets 2 to go. Winnebago takes a 2-point lead. 45-43, minute 45 to go. Here comes Wessel. He's going to drive, kicks it out over there to number 12, Bierman.
No, don't chance nothing.
Bierman kicks it all the way over there to Cameron. He's going to drive. Little hesitation move, but blocked by Painter. Ends up in Blackhawk's hands. Minute 30 to go. Blackhawk, he's going to drive all the way. Trying to throw a pass out to Adrian LaPointe. Nobody home. Going to end up in Cameron's hands. Timeout by Scotus Central Catholic. Scotus with an opportunity now to tie this ball game up or possibly take the lead. Blackhawk had an opportunity there with a 2-point lead to take the heady approach there. What do you think, Coach?
Well, I mean, you had a fast break. You had options on the fast break. And something like that, you know, if you really don't know where you're going to go with it, just slow it back down. Let's take our time. Let's kill some clock. You know, right now, Winnebago being up 2, if Scotus has to foul, you're going to the free throw line. And I think those are key. That's a key moment right here in this game, because Scotus now with the chance to take the lead or tie here.
Yeah, and I just think Scotus has one of the things that hardly ever happens in a big game is an opportunity right now to go and attack Winnebago right now. But I think Winnebago's got to pick up the defense right here.
All right, folks, here we go. Billy D's excited. He's throwing hot dogs into the crowd over there. I like it. I like it. Minute 24 to go, 45-43. Winnebago up by 2. Here comes the Shamrocks. Lindhorst with the ball up on top. Adrian LaPointe on him, swinging the ball around. They're going to get it over to Kilham. He's going to drive. Doesn't like it. Hands it up to Bierman. Bierman kicks it around. Throws it up to Wessel. He's got it on that right wing. Doesn't like it. Hands it off to Lindhorst. Moving the ball around. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Scotus kicking the ball around. Doesn't like it. Lot trying to throw it down low. Looking around. Looking to finally get it down there to number 12, Bierman. He's going to go up. He's going to turn around. Cannot get it. Offensive rebound by Wessel. Ball tipped around. Ends up in Painter's hand. He gets a rebound. Here comes Free Bass now. Taking his time. We're at 51 seconds left to go in this game. Blackhawk gets the ball. Up by 2. Scotus can play quality defense and still get another possession. Blackhawk taking his time. The crowd is on their feet, willing this team to victory right now. Scotus, tight defense here from Lindhorst on Blackhawk. Not engaged. 15 seconds left to go. 20-second difference on this shot clock. Blackhawk taking his time. He's going to put his foot in the ground. He's going to drive. Shot goes up. Cannot get it to goal. Here comes Scotus. Pushing the ball up. There's Wessel. He's looking to drive. Time out by Scotus Central Catholic. 21 seconds to go right now. We got a 2-point ball game right now. Scotus has another possession to either tie this ball game up or take the lead with a 3.
Yeah,
limited time on the clock. What do you think, Coach?
I think on that one, we got to get to the free throw line. Don't settle for a jump shot. You got to get to the rack. Preston has been doing that all night. Just go at him, attack. The ref's been giving us the benefit of the doubt on our drive. So just another key moment in this game to kind of keep Scotus alive. But Winnebago doing a great job on the defensive side, being able to recover for their mistakes. And right now, it's still anybody's game.
Yeah. And myself, in my history of being a coach, this is a really good opportunity for you to test your defense. How good is your defense? Can you win a game by your defense? And it's going to prove tonight if they can win a game by playing defense. And I really do think Winnebago has what it takes to win games playing defense.
And I would say, too, Winnebago has a foul to give. So if Scotus kind of gets into something and potentially has maybe a look at the 3, foul, after they kind of get into what they're going to get into, kind of see what they're going to do here.
21 seconds left to go in this ball game. Winnebago up right now, 45-43. Scotus on the inbound. Wessel's going to inbound it over here to Lindhorst over the free throw line. The crowd screaming defense right now. We're at 18 seconds right now, down to 15. Ball being poked away by Blackhawk. Going to end up in his hand. We're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow going the Shamrocks' way right now. Big piece of defense. They got to do it all over again now. Another opportunity coming in. 12 seconds left to go here. Coach Winget, a couple final words there for Blackhawk.
Yeah.
They got a foul to give.
Inbound incoming. You're going to get over here to Bierman. They're going to hand it out to Wessel. He's trying to go up, but tipped away by Adrian LaPointe.
Oh, no.
Going to kick it out. Goal shot goes up from number 21, but he can't get it. That was Killam. Rebounded by Mr. Jaden Painter. He's fouled. And it's going to put himself at the free throw line. Winnebago with 3.7 left.
Jaden Painter.
Defense holds up.
Painter.
Defense holds up for Winnebago. Jaden Painter has come in the second half and proven his space here in this game. You're going to get 2 free throws incoming to push this lead up to 4 to possibly put this game away with 3.7 seconds left to go.
Need 1 for sure.
Come on, Big J.
The crowd is on their feet. First free throw up and rattles out. No free throw there. This is McGuire coming in the game now for Kilham. We're getting a timeout from Scotus. They're going to try to plan it out how they're going to attack with 3.7 seconds left. When you're coaching and you're up like this, we're going to assume he's going to make this free throw. You're up by 3. What are you telling your defensive guys to do here as they're going to advance the ball up the court?
In this situation right now, let him get the ball in and foul. Before a shot can get off, foul. Let him take a dribble or 2 and foul right away. You got a foul to give. So foul, that puts it down to a second or 2, and now they got to hope for a prayer. Anything but a 3 here.
Yep, I agree. Just got to finish it off. When you get into the huddles in a game like this, you get all your boys or your girls together, and everybody's on the same page, and you want to say one thing, and that's finish. 1, 2, 3, and finish this game.
And if you're Scotus, you got to get the rebound here. And I'm not too sure how much timeouts they got, but you got to go quick. You got to go quick. And if you're Winnebago, you got to be sharp on defense right here. And you don't want to foul in the act of shooting now, because then you go to the line, you give them 3 shots or something like that. So it's really fine line right now.
And you don't want to gamble either. Don't gamble. Just stay. Oh, they're putting Caden Painter in right now, along with Preston, Rakeem, Adrian, and then his big brother Jaden right there.
Here we go.
Free throw incoming from Caden Painter. First free throw up off the front iron. Cannot get it to go. Tipped away by Jaden Painter. Going out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds.
That's good.
Jaden Painter coming in the game, making a difference. 1.8 seconds left to go in this ball game. 2-point ball game here, 45-43. The inbounder for Scotus is going to be Lindhorst. Jaden Painter all over it. Ball is thrown up, tipped away by Winnebago. Winnebago is going to take the victory right now. 45-43. Winnebago Indians is your C14 Subdistrict Final winner. Gonna earn themselves a chance to play in a district final game, 1 game away from state. Scotus Central Catholic Shamrocks 43, Winnebago Indians 45. a lot of credit to the Shamrocks right now. They played a heck of a ball game, coming in here to Winnebago, keeping Winnebago on the ropes. Had a 7-point lead to start this quarter, but Winnebago willed themselves to victory. A lot of great efforts out here. Caden Painter, Blackhawk. There's so many names that you could throw out there that helped this team come to victory, fellas. What a ball game.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. A complete team victory right there, and I can see the boys are enjoying themselves down there. They know what this means. They got one more game to make it to Lincoln.
Well, fellas, I got a lot to say, but let's get our shout outs taken care of right now if we could. We got a lot to say. Winnebago back, an opportunity. That's what you talk about, right? And Chris, you said this earlier this season. One of the first 2 games, I remember you coming onto the stream with us, talking about it. This team is special. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, and it starts with these boys playing when they were younger together, and building chemistry and having that camaraderie. You know, outside of the court, all of these boys hang out. All of these boys have fun together, and you know, I think that's important here in a game like this. And it's one thing for everybody to believe, but it's another thing for everybody to have put in the work and continuing to put in the work. And it's just just amazing for me, and it's a great feeling that I have right now. Not only, you know, is it my son and my little brothers and, you know, things like that, but I've coached a lot of these kids, and I know how bad they want games like this and how much it means to them to be able to be in this situation like this. And I'm just so happy for them right now, man. But huge shout out to Scotus, huge shout out to Wessel. He left it all on the floor tonight, and there was no doubt in his mind that he was going to do everything he could to help his team win. And just an amazing athlete, amazing basketball player. The rest of the team at Scotus, great job of showing up. It's a hard thing to do at any level, going on the road in hostile territory and being able to compete. And for 3 quarters, Scotus did that.
Yeah.
And the 4th quarter, you know, Winnebago being down, you know, kind of having the game and the momentum going Scotus's way. Preston able to come in and being able to chip at that lead. And then Jaden Painter, can't say enough about the kid, man. Just huge impact on the game. Without him, I don't know if it goes our way.
Let's get our sponsor shout out, guys. I know you want to get down there and enjoy this with your fellas as well. So let's get this out and we'll wrap it up.
Hey, give a big shout out to Winnebago Police Department. Make sure they are here to protect and serve. Make sure and call Winnebago Police Department for all your needs. And then also for Ho Chunk Inc. Man, Ho Chunk Inc., we appreciate you guys all the time. You guys are always got our back and everything like this on the live stream. So,
folks, we will see you on the next one. We appreciate you guys all tuning in live right here, KWTN 100.9, the Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of Winnebago Tribe, Nebraska. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.
You're listening to the Big Hour.
Big Hour. As we explore the path of musical righteousness, we will be hosted by the Big Voice's favorite DJs.
In case you miss it, we also have replays throughout the day. The Big Hour features music ranging from artist spotlights, genre hits, and decade classics.
Tune in Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for the Big Hour starting at noon. Tuesdays from 11 to noon, join us as we host Winnebago Talks, streaming live from our Facebook and YouTube channels.
The Big Voice.
Join us in sharing all things the Winnebago community is talking about.
WTN 100.9 FM.
Learn about upcoming events. If you don't have social media, tune in through the radio waves at KWTN 100.9 FM.
Allen, Nebraska.
Do you have a special announcement or upcoming event? You can contact us to be a special guest on our next show, KWTN at WinnebagoTribe.com.
You want to tune in anywhere? You can also visit the Winnebago Tribe website to stream our online radio player at WinnebagoTribe.com with special guests each episode.
Watch us live online through Facebook and YouTube.
The official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe.
You are now dialed into the Big Voice, KWTN.
We also cover sports every other Wednesday. Join us on KWTN 100.9, The Big Voice, to talk local sports, supporting our student athletes. Also recapping some of our favorite memories from Winnebago sports.
On KWTN 100.9 FM.
Streaming live on Winnebago, The Big Voice, YouTube, and Facebook. Hosted by Coach Q and B Love.
KWTN 100.9 FM. The Big Voice.
Hoka, hey, you are now
Damn, son,
dialed
where'd you
into the
find
Big
this?
Voice, KWTN 100.9 FM.
Text 402-922-3347 to make a dedication or song request each Thursday for All Requests Live. All Requests Live is 2 hours dedicated to your favorite jams. You can also vote for our top 5 songs of the week by casting your votes on Facebook. Join us each Thursday at 11 a.m. on All Requests Live, hosted by DJ Besame.
Each Friday night, join us for a new episode of Midnight Love, airing live from KWTN 100.9 FM. We are offering you the hottest slow jams, from yesterday's hits to today's hottest love songs. Hosted by MC BKC and special guests. You can also join us each evening from 10 to midnight to recap this episode. Join us for Midnight Love, KWTN 100.9 FM,
Official
Allen,
radio
Nebraska.
station of the Winnebago Tribe.